No, I gotta play the waiting game. Hello?
Oh.
Who's there? Come say hello. Hello, hello. Hi, Kim. How are you? How was your day today? I'm doing good. Can't complain. I'm doing good. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Jamie. I did go live.
She did.
Long and cold, huh? Good to hear, Melissa. Wasn't anywhere near cold here. What was it? 80 what? It was in the 80s here today. We're actually supposed to be up to 92, I think, this weekend. Which is a little too warm. I don't like the 90s. Sorry. My Rachel's arm keeps flopping off my lap. I got her on my lap. Okay. She's so floppy and squishy. So, Jamie and Mark, what are you doing? Hello, Shirley. I'm glad everybody got the message. You know, I swear. Hi, Sharon. You can ask my husband. My coughing and clearing my throat. I wasn't doing this before I got on my live. At the moment, nothing. I don't have anything that I'm working on. I won't have anything to work on until somebody actually orders something. I have the 2 dolls that I'm trying to sell that are already painted. You neither? Yeah. Yeah, I don't have money to just buy kits right now and just make them and risk them not selling. So I have to wait for someone to actually like say that they want a particular doll, and then when they give me money down, then I'll order a kit. Ah, there you go. Yeah, I know what my husband knows what that's like. He's I used to have the same issue. His sunroof leaks, and every time it does that, his seat gets wet. Levi and Presley. Presley's really cute. I already have my Levi. Yeah, some people are selling and some people aren't. I see some people saying that they are, and I guess it depends. But right now, a lot of people don't have money, which is completely understandable. Yeah, this baby, her silicone is she's so floppy. Her head is like a real baby's head because it'll just flop back if you don't hold it. My other one's not like that. This one is. She's a little more posable. You can actually pose her legs and stuff. Yeah, you're making keeper babies. Yeah. Yep. Well, I did that with the Dominic, but like I said, I think I'm gonna strip them down and redo them. Her, because I don't like the way it came out. I just don't. I'm not gonna paint. I'm not gonna paint like somebody else anymore. I'm just gonna paint the way I do it, and that's it. You don't feel like doing it. Yeah, I know the feeling. Oh, okay. I see, Sharon, what you're saying. Um, yeah, my friend, the one that I got all my dolls from before, she sells on eBay. So she's got all that stuff. She's been selling quite a bit. I always see her posting them up there, all the babies that she's done. They forbid third party. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I don't know. I don't know how she. I don't know what she does or how she does it. I just know that she posts all her babies up there. I haven't talked to her in a while to see how she's doing on sales. How does she do her photos on the description? What she does is she posts whatever she's allowed to post on eBay, and then she posts the rest on Facebook, and she'll say, like, you know, she'll show the pictures of the dolls, the name of the dolls, and she'll say they're up for auction on eBay, and basically she puts the link down, and then they can click to the link. That's the way I've seen her doing it. I think that's how she's always done it, pretty much. I think most of the people I know that sell actually do it the same way. As far as I know, I don't know for sure. I'm pretty sure. I forgot to close the other side of my curtains. I was running around trying to get everything done before I came up here live. I ran upstairs. I got things that I needed. Grabbed Rachael, because that's her name, and came down here. Turned on the computer, and it decided that it wanted to finish doing its updates because it started last night. So I had to wait for it to do that. Hello. Oh, blue cheese. I love blue cheese. Oh, I hope it helps. Was it blue cheese? What kind of blue cheese was it? I like my favorite blue cheese that we actually found it down in Florida. We can get it anywhere now, here too, but the Lighthouse blue cheese is so good. You're about to what? Oh, you're going to give your Harlow a bath? Okay. Pretty good. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. It's been a nice day. Nice weather. Can't really complain. Oh, you're asking Jamie who the sculptor is of Harlow. I really can't wait to find out what's going on. It's cold there today. Not here. It was nice here. You're relaxing in the sun. Oh, so you're where it's warm. Where are you? Are you in Florida? Where are you? No, thank you, Kim. Too cold for me. Oh, you're in Vegas. Nice. Hey, Patty, how are you? Patty, did you see my baby? Did you see Rachel? It's supposed to be 80 there tomorrow. I don't even know what's going to be here tomorrow. My weather app. I'm doing good. Thank you, Patty. She's on my lap right now. Yes, I did. I got her on eBay. Oh. 97. You can have it. That's too hot. It's way too hot for me. We were in Florida and I was complaining about the heat there. Supposedly it gets hotter here than it did in Florida. We shall see. The only difference is here you get a break from it and there you don't. Yeah, I'll show you her again. Hold on. Trying to find out what our weather's going to be tomorrow. Or what the temperature is right now. I have no idea. Tomorrow's forecast, 88 is what it's going to be here tomorrow. So it's going to be warm. Yep. You know, this Twitter thing is driving me nuts. Okay. Warm all season. Doesn't it actually get cold there in the wintertime? Because it's desert. Or is it always, just always warm? He's in Nevada. Okay, I'll hold her up. But I gotta hold her head because she's very floppy. See, her head just flops. And she's got her passy in her mouth, in her arms, everything. She's very, very wiggly. She is heavy. She's 11 pounds. So she's a heavy baby. Yeah, it's what I'm saying. At night in the desert, it gets cold. Thank you, Patty. Isn't she cute? I don't know what sculpt they got her from. I just know that where I got her from. Yeah, she's a cutie. Sometimes I heard I know someone who lived there. They said it was cold there like a lot at night. I couldn't live in deserts. Thank you, Patty. Yeah, she's really cute. Yeah, I got issues with those Ivita haters on Facebook. I was talking to Shay about that last night. We were talking about that how there's actually people out there that will kick you out of groups if they know that you have Ivitas, which I don't think is right, because you should be allowed to buy what you want and have what you want. Just because we're not supporting the sculptors of the, $1,000 silicones, that's not any reason to treat people like that. We basically, why should I spend $1,000? I don't care. I've got what I've got, and that's what it is. And it is what it is. I might sell my small one and keep this one because I like this one better. Thank you for agreeing. There's just, too many people out there that don't agree, and I don't like that. An Asian sculpt? Did you see my Ellery? I'm not going to go up and get her now, but she's really cute if you like preemies. Not me. I don't have $1,000. I know, Patty. People need to relax, but they don't. Oh, well, they're stolen sculpts and blah, 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 blah. Well, you know what? The people who are making them are in China. They're the ones that are selling them. I mean, I don't know. Look at all the knockoff purses out there. The Louis Vuitton purses and all those purses that sell at flea markets that are knockoffs. You're going to tell me that these people who are mocking these dolls won't go out and spend $30 to $40 on a purse that looks like $100 purse? Baloney. I don't believe it. I don't buy it for 2 seconds. So it's not any different. The only difference is this is a doll. Those are purses. There's knockoff watches. There's knockoff everything. I mean, the only difference is this is a doll. Same thing. Right? Say right.
Hello?
No, I was saying people put down people because they buy these dolls. But then I said, look at the knockoff purses. You're going to tell me that none of them ever went out and bought a knockoff purse so they could save money and not have to buy the real one? And if they say they didn't, then they're lying. Patty said, hi, Dan.
Hi, Dan. Hi, Patty. What are you doing?
He's trying to mock the ring neck birds that they have on TV. When you watch the animal videos, they always have one that says, that, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? He's cute. Who doesn't like dolls? Yeah, I know. I make that. I mean, I make reborns, but I can't make silicones. Jamie says, hi, Dan.
Hi, Jeremy.
Yeah, he's always sarcastic. I'm always sarcastic.
I didn't do nothing.
I didn't do nothing.
Wasn't me.
Wasn't me, yeah. He's one of those.
What do you mean?
What?
What do you mean?
What do I mean? Don't you like how he always talks in the background, but then he who plays the keyboard? Well, that was actually in the music in the background. The hubby's got a keyboard behind. Oh, you saw that? That's why you asked? Okay. It's his. I got my baby, and he got that. That was his present to himself.
For being locked in a house.
For being locked in a
for
house.
Months.
Hi, Jatina. Yep. Oh, you like having his input? Petty likes your input. Well, he had 2 other keyboards.
Had to sell them.
Had to sell them. We'll see how long this one lasts. Can he play? Can you play?
I can.
Yeah, he knows how to play. I guess
I'm rusty as hell.
He's rusty, but he knows his key. He knows his notes. He knows how to play.
But I'm still trying to figure it out because that's actually it's not a keyboard. It's a MIDI controller.
It's a MIDI controller. If you know what that is.
It's a keyboard, but
it does a lot of stuff. Hetty says, "Play a song, please." He can't. He's in the middle of playing Rust. That's what he always does. He's gonna get rusty playing Rust.
Stay rusty.
Stay rusty. Maybe one of these days I can get him to play. He can't. It's back here, and he's got to hook it up and plug it in, and blah blah blah, and yeah.
I'm still working out the technical.
Yeah, he's still trying to figure out how to work the thing. Like, he just got it. What? How many days ago?
A few days ago.
He just got it a few days ago, so he's been little by little playing around with it.
It's kind of hard to play a song when it's only a 61 key keyboard, so you're playing in octaves, and you go to play a song, and the key for the left hand is the same key you're playing on the right hand, and it just kind of doesn't work.
Yeah, he's got to get used to it.
I got to figure out how you do it.
It's not set up like a regular keyboard. It's different. So.
Well, it is, but it isn't.
But no, he's not going to get it out right now. He won't stop. He won't just quit playing Rust. That's just the way he is.
The way it is. The way it is.
He's very serious about his game.
No.
Yeah, you are. Yeah. Hi, Tamina. How are you? I'm warm.
I'm dead.
No, it's warm in here.
It's you.
I know, I'm so hot.
Hot flash.
I am not having a hot flash.
Okay, call it what you will.
Whatever.
Whatever.
How are you doing, Tamina?
Actually, it is a tad warm. Just a tad.
Download the app today and get a trial of Music Premium on us. Restrictions apply.
He's sleeping. He had a rough day. He had a bath today, and he wasn't very happy about it. Like, he was upstairs, and he knew what was coming. He's really smart. So he went upstairs, and I came up behind him. Dan was all ready to get him in the shower. So he was standing by the bedroom door, and he knew what was coming. He's not stupid. He knows. So I was pushing him towards the bathroom, and I wish it would have been perfect for a video. He was like pushing himself back on me, so his paws were sliding on the floor, and he was just like, no! He fought it all the way until he got him into the bathtub. I think it was really funny. Yep. So he had a bath, and then he came ripping down the stairs, and then he was running around the house like crazy. So I think he pooped himself out. Yeah, well, this dog's a little too smart. He's very smart. How was your day, Tamina? Are you still working? Is my music too loud for you guys, by the way? Oh, wow. Run away to the vets? That's funny. Most dogs don't want the vets. She used to growl. Oh, he doesn't growl. He's just a big baby. No, you're dancing? I like having music in the background. It's just then it's not like dead quiet. I know. Then sometimes you'll see me rocking my chair to the music. I'm bopping my knee and the baby's dancing. Oh, that's funny. You're holding Peanut. I'm holding Rachel. Rachel is on my lap. She's so floppy though. It's like it's like really hard for me to hold her up. She's there she is. There's Rachel. Her head is so heavy. Say hi. There she is. Thank you. You're holding your coffee. Yeah, she's so floppy. Her legs, everything just flops. See, very much like a real baby. Like you have to hold her head because it'll flop, just like a real baby. Even her arm, like if I don't hold it up, it'll flop off of her body. Patty, coffee.
Right here.
Yeah. Cheers. He said cheers. He's got his too. I don't drink coffee. See, this is hurting me now again tonight. What the heck? I don't know what it is. Rachel is staring at the ceiling. What are you doing? Aw. It's hurting your tummy. Nope, I don't have, no one's in my hand. Well, Rachel's arm is in my hand, so it doesn't go falling off of her, or off of her body, but I'm just holding her while I'm talking to you. You don't drink coffee much anymore. I don't drink it at all. I used to like drinking an iced coffee, but I got decaf because me and caffeine just don't get along. All right, Rachel, stay still. She's like, I don't want to. Coffee is your vibe? Mm-hmm. Yeah, iced coffee, decaf. I used to get the French vanilla from McDonald's. My friend is like, she was an iced coffee addict, the one down in Florida, and she turned me on to it, and it was the decaf, but it was so good. I used to like suck it down in no time, but nah, I haven't had one in a while. Your husband drinks coffee like fish in water. Hello, Melissa. Join the conversation. Well, Dan doesn't really drink. How many cups of coffee do you drink a day, Dan?
Somewhere around 8.
Do you really? Or are you lying?
No.
8 cups of coffee a day?
About that.
Okay. I didn't think you drank that much.
Actually, I used to drink more. but I drink it all day and all night throughout the day.
Yeah, it's not like he drinks it in one sitting. He'll actually drink coffee before he goes to bed. Don't quite get that one, but yeah. You drink 6 to 8 a day too? Wow. Nope. I don't know. I heard from people that stopped drinking coffee and stuff that you actually went through withdrawal from the caffeine. Well, thank you. Even teas, I only drink herbal teas. I don't drink caffeinated teas. I can't. And Dr. Pepper. Yeah, my husband loves Dr. Pepper. That's like his favorite. Patty likes Dr. Pepper too. Your husband drinks coffee at night? Yeah, this one drinks coffee all throughout the day. Like more coffee than anything else. I guess your body adjusts to the caffeine because, to be able to drink a cup of coffee and go to bed, no.
Yeah, but you need it to wake up. Go figure.
Yeah, that's what he does too. He drinks it and then he'll go to bed. But like he said, he needs it to wake up. When he wakes up in the morning, you don't talk to him before he has his coffee. Not unless you want to get your head ripped off. Right, Dan? It's like I'll ask him to do something. I haven't even had a cup of coffee yet. Nah. Right? Oh, stop. Go away. People keep bothering me. So, remember, I think I was telling you guys I got a new battery for my phone. I put it in today, charged it up, and it seems to be much better. My other this one's stronger than my other battery was, and it seems to be working better. Nah, I can't because my family and stuff, they message me. Can you taste?
I know what it was.
Can you taste all 23 flavors in Dr. Pepper? No. I don't think anybody can unless you got really, really, really good taste buds. This is different music than I usually listen to, in case you haven't noticed. It's different. I decided I was sick of the other stuff and that I was going to look for something different. Oops, I almost knocked her passy out. Her little nose is squishy like a real baby. It's so funny. Well, her whole body is squishy. Her legs, squishy like a real baby. Her belly. Do we lose some people? Sharon. Where's Sharon? Is she still here or is she gone? Hello. Where'd everybody go? Okay, good. I'm like, this is what happened the other night. We were talking and then all of a sudden everybody just disappeared. I'm looking at something. I'm seeing Tomina, Patty, Melissa, and Jamie, and Mark, and that's it. What, did Sharon leave? Last time you fell asleep? Well, I was trying to make it a little earlier. Yeah, so did he, remember? The last couple lives that I did, he was sleeping. Everybody got to hear his snoring.
The night's young.
The night's young.
No, I'm up. I'm actually awake pretty good.
Good. Then you won't be snoring. His snoring made you sleepy? That's funny. All right. Hello, Kim. Yeah, see, it wasn't showing you on there. I don't know. This thing that tells me who's active or shows me who's active, it's like it lies. I knew you guys were here, Jamie, because I went to see who was active, but it wasn't showing everybody. Or it was Sharon's not here because she's not talking anymore. I don't know where she went. Oh, teething. Oh, okay. Cool, Tamina. Thank you. It's funny because I put away or got rid of most of my like short sleeve things and like little dresses that didn't have sleeves because the reborns can't wear them. Well, they can, but I usually try to keep them in long sleeves. I just do. And then when you get these guys, they can wear anything because you don't have to worry about a cloth body. The only one I have that I do that with that isn't a silicone is Maggie. Hello, Shay. How are you? Oh, good. You're good. That's awesome. Aw, that's... Yeah, cold things help. When I was watching the two boys, when the baby was going through that. We used to give him a lot of cold things to eat too, popsicles, things like that. She would give him she'd give him Motrin, baby Tylenol, stuff like that. What baby doll? Who are you talking to, Patty? Clove oil? Uh-huh.
No.
Not on a baby. It burns. It really does. Dan's used it.
Clove oil will kill nerves.
It kills the nerve. You don't want to do that. Not in a baby. Nope. Clove oil. We know someone that used it, and she even screamed. It burns. It's not a pleasant thing at all. Oh, did I name her? Rachael. That's her name. Yes, it does burn. Yeah, that's what I just said, Kim. For if it was an adult, I would say to use it, but not for a baby.
Works great for fun.
You use it on your kids? Wow. Mm-mm. I don't even like it. I tried using it, and it got on my tongue, and it burned so bad. She's doing good. She's just laying on my lap. Flopping all over the place. She's right here. You want to see her? There she is. Say hi. Yeah. I'll take her passy out. Hold on. There she is. There she is. She's doing fine. Yes, she's getting spoiled. Yes. She gets to sit down here with me. Very floppy, baby. She's floppy and she's heavy, and her head is just like a real baby because I have to support it when I pick her up. She's probably the closest thing to a real baby as far as how she feels in your arms. I've held lots of reborn dolls, and none of them have felt as realistic as this one because of the weight, the head, the way it flops and everything. Okay, go ahead, Tamina. If you can come back, come back. If not, that's all right. Yeah, well, you'd like this one, Shay. Trust me. She holds like a real baby. My other one is my little one. She's stiff and she doesn't feel realistic to me. I thought she did at first, but after now that I got this one, I like her better. Okay, Tamina. Hopefully we'll see you back. Smells like a baby. Well, do you baby powder her? Is it a her? I powdered this one after she got a bath, and then I dressed her. And she's in I forgot what size diaper I put her in. I don't know. I mean, by all rights, she should fit in like a 1. But I think I put a bigger one on her because I didn't know. Yeah, like the small baby that I have, I can, if I pick her up and I like hold her from the middle of her back, she doesn't flop like a real baby would. This one does because the weight of the head and the neck is thinner. So you can actually like turn her head a little bit. Like the expensive silicones, same thing. That's funny. Did you get it right from Ivita or did you buy her from somebody? Because that's weird. Yes, that's how this one is. This one is very, very snuggly. I've never seen an Ivita with a neck like this one before that actually made it so real. This is a first. Oh, you want her in a giveaway? Well, I don't know how they got her to just smell like that. That's really interesting. I mean, if you put the powder on them, they're going to have the smell, but you have to be careful what you do put on them because you don't want to ruin the silicone either. Helping people stay in their homes, and mortgage paying for their and donating $175 million to help hundreds of local organizations provide food and other critical needs. I don't even know if you could put one of those wafers in their diapers because I don't know if you're supposed to, like, you know, what can and cannot come in contact with their skin. Well, you know what I mean. They don't have skin. Yeah, it's cornstarch. It's the Dollar Tree has the cornstarch baby powder. That's what I use. It smells just like regular baby powder, but it's made with cornstarch. They say that talcum is supposed to be bad for the silicone, so as soon as I heard that, I went out and got the other stuff. So I mean, for $1, I was like, all right, it works. I use an old, well, actually it's not an old, it's a makeup brush that I never used for makeup. And then I just put some in a bowl and dip the brush in and tap it. And then I brush her with it. And I like how she looks in pink. So that's probably going to be her main color. The other outfit that I had on her for the video, it was cute, but the headband's too big. The overalls were too big, and the straps on the overalls, like, I mean, I put them through the back belt loops, the straps, and then I also crisscrossed them like 4 times in the back, and it was still too big. So and it was supposed to be a 0 to 3. I'm like, there is no way that a 0 to 3 is not fitting this baby. So I decided to change her into this outfit, which, if you remember correctly, remember when I got Charlotte back and I said she was wearing something different that I didn't recognize? She was in this outfit, and I thought it was cute though. I mean, I didn't send it with Charlotte, but she sent it back. She sent her back with it on her, and I'm like, that'll look cute on her because she's about the same size, 21 inches. Yes, cornstarch. She wears Well, I'm trying to remember what size this is that she's wearing. Hold on, I'll tell you. Let me look and I'll tell you. Sit up, girly. This is this is supposed to be a newborn that she's wearing, but it might be a bigger newborn. So she would wear, I mean, she's only 21 inches. She's not like huge. And her legs are bent a little bit. I would say a larger newborn or a 0 to 3, like a smaller 0 to 3. That's what I would say. But this outfit that she's in is newborn. But it's like, it's not a teeny tiny newborn. You know what I mean? Some newborn is like, almost looks like preemie because they're so small. This is not that small. She has a big head. So you won't be able to put little teeny tiny hats on her. I already had hats that were bigger for a couple of my other dolls. So she does have a good size head. Her noggin is big. It's not like too big for the body, which is funny, but maybe, I don't know, maybe it's not as big as I think it is. I have no idea. She's got really big eyes. She's pretty. Her ears look very realistic. I was like blown away by the ears. Yeah, 0 to 3 hats. Yeah, not newborn. Well, let's put it this way. She's got one of those heads that if somebody was carrying a baby this size, you would want to do C-section. Her head is big. She's got a melon. She really does. I have a few hats upstairs that are bigger. Oh, you like that? You like that shade? Yeah. Yeah. Well, she's got a big head. I think her head makes up a lot of her weight, to be honest with you. Yeah. She would wreck somebody. But she's so cute. I would highly, highly, highly recommend this one to anybody who wanted to get an Ivita if they like awake babies. I've seen all the Ivitas. I've looked and looked and looked, and I like realism. That's just me. So I know you can tell I'm touching her. So I looked at all of them, and they've got some that are really funny looking. Some of them just don't look realistic at all. It's like, seriously? If that was a real baby, that'd be a really funny looking baby. And then I saw this one, and I watched a couple people from the Reborn groups posting pictures of, or actually it was in the Ivita group. The one lady said they sent her 2 by accident, so she has twins. So I was like, those are so cute. And I went online and I went on eBay and typed in Peter sculpt for Ivita, and I found it. And I looked for one that was coming from the U.S., not from China. And then I basically looked for the pricing and everything. She was a bid. She was on an auction. She started out at 150 something, and I bid on her. Someone beat me in the bid, so I bid again. They beat me again, and then I put in for my highest bid to be at it was 189, and I ended up winning the auction. So I got her at a good price. Granted, the shipping was up there, but you just have to be careful where you're ordering them from. Don't ever buy them off of someone privately, because it's hard to know and tell who you can trust. There's a lot of scammers out there, so I try to go through legitimate companies. I look up their reviews. I look up, what their rating is, and have they had negative reviews, and if so, what was it about? And gotta be careful. My aunt bought something off of eBay. It was supposed to be a doll, and she got a brick wrapped in a scarf. Yeah.
Pretty scarf.
Pretty scarf, but it wasn't a baby. She got her money back, but it's just the point that people out there will do that. And I don't know what they're thinking. Like, they think they're going to get away with it, but no. I would have been really mad. So I got scammed a couple times. It makes it hard to be able to trust anybody. Yeah, I know. I know. That's more than mean. That's just downright wrong. I got my aunt and my aunt, me, and one other person got scammed. There was a girl named Kelly. I'm not going to say her last name out here, but she was very well known on these scammers groups.
There was a name of Kelly.
She scammed a lot of people, and she scammed me and my aunt and this other girl out of money. And then she kept making up excuses why the dolls weren't being made. We all wanted the same baby. It was the Kimberly, real-born Kimberly. And she would come on camera and she would show herself holding on to, a doll, a doll head. And I don't think she was actually doing anything to it, but she had the sponge, and she would just sit there and be pounds all over it. You never saw her put any paint on it. You just saw her, pounds. And then all of a sudden she disappeared. We couldn't find her, couldn't get a hold of her. Finally did get a hold of her, and she had all these excuses. I confronted her. I was really mad, and she started saying all kinds of mean and nasty stuff. She tried to get my aunt to meet her to pick up the doll that didn't even exist. Then she sat there and said that anybody who lived in Canada deserved to not be around anymore. She was mean, and I went off on her, and I said, you know what? I said, I'm done with you. You don't talk to my family like that. And I said, we're going to file a claim against you to get our money back. And she's like, oh, good luck. And, blah, blah, blah. Well, we got our money back. I don't know if they got it from her, but we got it from them. They gave us all our money back. And then there was another girl out there who also tried to scam us. She didn't get any money out of us, but she did try to scam us. So I was so hesitant on buying anything after that. When I found my first Kimberly, my first doll I ever had, it was off of eBay. And I'm like, I better get this baby. And I got it, which I was thankful for. And then I found my friend who was the artist that made her. And because I bought her used off of somebody else. But she introduced me to my friend. And my friend, then we made friends. And she started making me my dolls. And I had quite a few from her, but now they're all gone. The one that TZ is giving away. I don't know what happened with that giveaway. That baby she was giving away, was it the Valentine giveaway? I don't remember. That one that she's giving away was, she bought that off of me. She just never bonded with her, so she's using her for the giveaway. Wrong but funny. Yeah, well, I was so mad. She actually whined to my aunt because she said that I was being so mean to her. Yeah, your niece is being so mean to me, blah blah blah. I mean, I'm nice, but when I heard what she said to my aunt, I went off on her. I mean, probably every cuss word that there is came out of my mouth. I was mad. I called her lots of bad names. I was just like, you don't talk to my family like that. And then threaten that you're going to do something to her, no. So I always if you're buying off of somebody, always ask for safety pictures, because she didn't have them. We kept asking her for pictures of the doll, and she took a picture of some doll from the back. She wouldn't show the face. And then we asked her for more pictures, and then she sent us a picture of her flipping us the bird, It's like, wow, a little immature, aren't we? She's still out there. She was scamming people, saying that she was that she could read cars, and she had psychic abilities, and people were paying her, and she was feeding them lines of BS, and it was like, all right, karma's gonna catch up with you, and it'll happen. I actually called the cops in her hometown, and I told them about it. Low down is an understatement. I mean, I'm sorry to say, but that girl needed her butt beat. She was in Pennsylvania. I was in Florida, so there wasn't nothing I was gonna do. Yeah, I know. She'll get her. I know she will. It's just, it's the moment that it happens. I can't. Oh, there goes our nightly gunfire. I swear I hear it every night. Yeah, a spanking. Yeah, she needs a mommy dearest. Shady, you guys hear shots over there all the time? We hear them all the time over here. I think people are just doing it because they can do it. Like back by where the water is, it's like people are doing it just because they like it. They can. It makes noise. Shit echoes. Scared the crap out of us the one night. I think I told you about that. The guy down at the end. It's one of the kids down at the end. We were sitting here, and all of a sudden, he right out in front in the parking lot, just pop, 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 pop. He just popped them all off. Fireworks? No, that wasn't fireworks. That was not a firework. I can tell the difference between fireworks and a gunshot. No, but I hear them all the time. Take control of your cloud with Dell Technologies. And it's not coming from the base. It's like really close. Gun happy people. It's all right. Me and my husband laugh about it. We're like, okay, well, waste your ammo. Go ahead.
Yeah, when you need it, you're not going to have it.
Yeah, when you need it, you won't have it. Yep, there it goes again. That wasn't a firework. That was a gunshot. Exactly. You laugh at them when they run out. Yeah, well, you know, when they need it, and they won't have it. Exactly. Then it'll be like, okay, I see. Oh, you heard it? Yeah. See, I told you. This microphone on this laptop must be really good if you heard that. She actually heard that over the laptop. Did you hear it, husband?
Yeah, I heard it. How can you not hear it?
I don't know. I was just asking. Yeah, it's kind of hard not to hear it. I'm sitting right by the window. The night the kid popped them all off outside, though, he was like, "Get away from the window!" It's like it almost made you want to hit the floor. I was like, "What's going on?" But then, you know, people here are gun happy. They were like that in North Carolina. They could, so they did. That's basically the way it was. People would just shoot the ground and whatever. It's like, okay. Oh, he's playing something, shooting thing. Yeah. That's the war zone sound. That's when you hit the floor. There's another one. That's 3. Your neighbors are gun happy. Well, when everything started going down, there was a lot of sales, I guess, going on. People were buying, and here's another one. Did you hear that too?
They're just popping off rounds. It's not like they were actively shooting at somebody.
No, they're not shooting at anybody. They're just shooting to shoot. Shay heard that one. Here's another one. I'm surprised, Shay, that the cops don't come. Seriously. I mean, if you heard that in Florida, they would have been there.
Well, it depends on where you are in Florida, because you are legally allowed to shoot your firearm
in your backyard or
in your backyard.
Okay. I didn't know that. There's another one. Well, that one echoed.
Actually, you know what?
What?
That might be fireworks, because that didn't sound like.
That's not a firework. The hubby's got to go investigate. Hold on. I'm going to pause the TV. Okay, I paused the music. Let's see what we can hear. It's hard to tell. It's not coming from back that way. It's coming from this way.
Mortars.
That's not a mortar.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
I just seen it.
Where? Mortars make a different noise. Mortars have that thud and then the bang. You should know. You blow them off you used to blow them off all the time. So, anyways, Fireworks. Yeah, fireworks I'm used to. Yeah, Shay said that's a gunshot. We used to hear fireworks in Florida all the time. You should have heard it on the 4th of July and on New Year's Eve. It sounded like a freaking battleground. We had this neighbor that lived next door to us that liked to shoot mortars off at like 1 o'clock in the morning. When I had to get up for work the next day, that was always fun. And you wouldn't just shoot them off, one after another. One would go off and then you'd be like, oh, good, they're done. And then 5 minutes later, there's another one. I don't know.
I have chronic biotic cause that reduce tear production due to inflammation.
A noise law? No, it's too early. Technically, you can't really complain until what, Dan? 11:30, something like that. and actually, it's later than that on the holidays. So no, there really isn't much you can do about it. Yeah. Oh, it's after 10. Well, it's only 9:30 here. There ain't nothing we can do. They'll stop. We had a bunch of kids down at the end. They weren't really kids. They were probably, I think they danced maybe in their 20s, 30s. They were, there was a whole mess of people down at the end of the building. And they had music blasting. They were like yelling and making all kinds of noise. And they broke it up. I forgot what time it was. But it was early enough that like they couldn't have gotten in any trouble. Dark when you can't have noise? Oh no. Nope. That would be too early. Because you got to also put yourself on the other end of that too. I mean, if you want to like watch your movies with your surround sound and people start yelling, you know what I mean? You're going to go clean now, Melissa? Okay. Go do that and I'll catch you soon. At 9. I thought it was later than that. I thought I read that it was like 11 something.
Different states or different voices.
I don't know. Everywhere I've lived, it was usually after 11. I don't know. That's usually when I ask Google. What is the noise ordinance law in Georgia?
According to Wikipedia, noise is unwanted sound.
I didn't ask you what noise was. Google is so stupid sometimes. What is the noise ordinance law in Georgia?
According to nonnoise.org, the use or operation of any loudspeaker system, sound amplifier or other similar device between the hours of 10 p.m. and 7 a.m. on weekdays and 10 p.m. and 10 a.m. on weekends and holidays within or adjacent to residential or noise-sensitive areas,
10
public
p.m.
rights of way or public space such that the sound
Yup, it's 10. It's earlier than it was. Like Florida was 11 something, I think. They were lying. they were lying. Cops will tell you anything. That's just, they tell you what they want to tell you. After watching Live PD for a while, we kind of learned all about what they're all about. There's so many things that they did that you don't have to answer to, and so many, there's just, it's like, yeah, okay. They would sit there and outright lie to people, and we used to sit there, and my husband used to get so mad, he'd be yelling at the TV. I need to close the curtain. You guys are too quiet. So do you want me to hello? Hi, Margie. You got your new couch and recliner today? Oh, I'll have to watch that. Cool. How are you doing this evening?
When it comes to longevity, who has the highest percentage of its vehicles still on the road today? Subaru. When it comes to best overall value, who does IntelliChoice rank number one? Subaru. And when it comes
Good to hear.
More 2020 IIHS Top Ticket Plus winning vehicles, more than Toyota, Honda, and Hyundai.
I got Rachel with me. You want to see her? I don't even think everybody knew that I picked a name for her. Jamie and Mark actually helped me pick the name. But there she is, hanging out with Mama. Say hi. I can't like make her say hi or wave because I gotta hold her head. She's not like the other Ivita where I can just hold her up. It doesn't work that way. I have to hold her head. She was fun to give a bath to. Oh my gosh. Yeah. She doesn't quite fit in the bathroom sink very well. I know. Shay likes her a lot. You'll get to meet her in person, Shay.
One of these decades.
One of these decades. But no, you will. You'll get to see her and hold her and see how cute she is. Your cat's chasing a ball around. My dog's taking a nice long nap because I was telling everybody he had a bath today. And
He's so soft.
He's nice and soft. He needed one.
He's mad at me.
He's mad at Daddy. Aw. Yeah, he's mad because he got tricked into going upstairs, and then I pushed him into the bathroom. And then did you have to pick him up to put him in the tub?
Yeah.
Yep. You see videos of, dogs that'll just, oh yeah, bath, and they'll just run and literally jump into the tub. Not this one.
Then he was trembling.
He was trembling. Geez, you would think he never had a bath before. But after he gets his shower, it's actually a shower, not a bath. He feels so much better, and he's so funny when he comes downstairs and starts running around like crazy. I was laughing. He was doing circles around our coffee table. You gave your cat a bath?
Never.
Some cats like water, but I had
once.
a cat. I tried to give him a bath one time, and I got clawed up so bad. You have to start them with that from being a kitten, or else most of them don't like water. Used to hold the doorway. That's funny. Oh, she didn't like it? Was she like growling at you? And she was out in a hurry. That's funny. I had another cat that I used to be able to bathe that used to just sit there. But it's kind of like leashes. Did you ever put a cat on a leash that was never on a leash before? Yeah. Is she? Yeah, I believe it. That's funny. Well, that's like, some cats like water, some don't. Some dogs like water, some don't. This dog, he doesn't even like the rain. He doesn't like getting his little paws wet.
He did Chris.
Yeah. But every time I said something about getting boots for him, he's like, no. A wash tub, yep. No, ours had to go in the bathtub. Couldn't pick him up to put him in a wash tub. I mean, he's just about 40 pounds. He's heavy enough. Oh, because of getting the paws wet? Yeah. What did we do to my one cat the one time? Oh, we used to, not to sound mean, but did you ever tie something to your cat's tail or put tape on the bottom of their paws? It was so funny. You have a 60-pound cat? Holy cow. That must be a really round cat. That's heavier than my dog. What kind of cat do you have? It's either really fat or it's a different kind. And duct tape. Do you have a Maine Coon? Oh, she's a tabby, and she's that. Wow. She must be very, very round. That's really heavy for a cat. That's what I said. That's a big cat. I know that the Maine Coon, those get really big. That's why. Then I would have said okay, or a Bengal even, but an ocelot. She's a chubby baby. That's a big baby. Holy cow! I can't picture a cat that weighs more than my dog. Because I'm just looking at him. Wow. That must have been hard. I don't even know what the heaviest cat I had was. Not really that heavy. It's hard for you to call. Yeah, I believe it. How is she health-wise? Is she okay? She's healthy. Wow. Does she eat a lot? I mean, I don't. The only time I ever saw cats that were that big is like when the owners feed them like a lot. I was just checking on something. She eats. She runs the place. Yeah, you were telling me that, Jamie. Your cat thinks it's one of the dogs. That's funny. That is so funny. I'm just checking something really, really quick. Did you ever have a cat with thumbs? I had a cat with thumbs. He used to pick things up in his paw like it was a hand. It was really cool. It's the way he used to do it. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Did you ever have a dog that thought it was a cat? Yeah, Shay, if you do decide that you want to, hi, Mark. If you do decide that you want to buy one of these dolls, I'll tell you what company that I bought this one from, because obviously they're not scammers, because I got my doll. That's funny. That's really funny. Yeah, this one was in. Yep, this one was in the USA too. Do you know what the name of the company was? Was it in Kentucky? I think they just all have. There's a bunch of different names out there, but they all come from the same place because it's in Kentucky. That's where she came from. I can't remember the name of it. I'd have to look on my eBay. I can tell you in a second. Let me see. I'll tell you 1 second. That is not what I asked for. Okay. What's the name of them? Hold on. Silicone Direct Sales. That's what it's called. Just so you know. Oh, you're leaving, Jamie and Mark? All right. Have a blessed night, guys. I'll talk to you soon. I'll message you on Marco Polo. Well, as long as it's coming from Kentucky, you're good. Cause I think, as far as I know, and it's got the Ivita name across the thing, you're fine. Yeah, she was from Kentucky. She's a Southern baby. Make sure when you get your doll, I mean, I don't expect all this stuff to go away anytime soon. If you get that doll and all this is still going on, do what I did. I sprayed the whole box with Lysol with alcohol, and then I brought the box in. I took it upstairs. I opened the box. I took the baby out, got her undressed. The clothes went in the garbage because those clothes are so ugly. I took her right to the bathroom and gave her a bath. And then I baby powdered her and put a diaper on her and got her dressed. That way, she's nice and clean, no germs. And I popped the eyes out that she came with and put these ones in because those blue eyes were so ugly.
Gotta treat everything like it's contaminated.
Yeah, it's like Dan said, you gotta treat everything like it's contaminated.
Good shooting, mate.
But yeah, I took a washcloth, put some baby shampoo on it, and gave her a bath. You're still begging. You spray your packages outside. Yeah, definitely give it a bath. That's what I did. As soon as she got here, she got a bath. And then baby's first bath, and then she got dressed. But the outfit that they send them in, the one that they show on some of the dolls in online with the pink and the brown, the stripe thing that they show them in, it's so stinking ugly. It's like Velcroed up the back, and it's got the hat. Everything's it's ugly. So it went in the trash. I didn't pay for that. I paid for the baby. So. Oh, and if anything's wrong with the baby, these companies are really good. They will give you some of your money back. My last baby, I had a cow about if you watch my video about my first Ivita, you know how I was complaining about how she came in the bag, and the bag was ripped and like just taped up, and I was so mad about that. And I contacted the company, and I'm like, you guys, how could you guys send a silicone doll out to a customer in a bag, like one of those post office, well, actually it was an envelope, one of those plastic envelope things, no protection. She had like this really thin foam wrap that wasn't even wrapped around her. It was just like in the bag with her. And And she was fine. There was nothing wrong with her. But my complaint was the way they shipped her. And I contacted the company, and I gave them my 2 cents, and they refunded me half of what I paid for her because of that. So make sure you look the doll over. Make sure that it's okay. They want pictures, obviously. I sent them pictures of the box, of the opening with the bag and the baby, and I actually sent them a link to the video, and they gave me half of my money back. I'm like, okay. So I only spent like 100 and something on that doll altogether. So I wasn't really complaining. I think she may have cost me more than this one did, to be honest with you. But yeah, they're good about it. Just make sure you have proof, because they will ask for it. It's so funny. I'm sitting here pushing on her like belly and stuff. And she feels just like a baby. Dan's probably getting tired of me saying that.
Huh?
I keep saying she feels like a real baby. And I said, you're probably getting tired of hearing me say that.
Huh?
Huh? Well, he actually likes this doll. He didn't like the other one. He thinks that she's cuter than the other one. Yeah, well, I'm going to tell you right now what you will see on the all of these babies. If you have an Ivita, you know. But it's not only on the Ivitas, it's on even the expensive dolls. They're just now figuring out how to make them without that little seam. But they all have the little seam on the side, like on the side of the arm and the leg and stuff. You will see that. Hello. And there's a spot on top of the head from when they poured it. You'll find a little spot up there, but that's not a defect. That's just from the pouring. How are we doing? This music is annoying. I see that. Welcome. How are you?
Welcome.
Elevator music? I know, that's what it sounded like. I'm good, thank you. Doing good. Just sitting at home. Decided to do a live just because. Because I'm bored.
Because. Is it waffle night?
What?
What?
Waffle night?
Yeah.
I don't want waffles.
I do.
Waffles?
Waffles!
Now, if you make a crepe and fill it with that cherry stuff, I'll eat that.
Oh.
Waffles. Yeah, exactly. Well, it's not mandatory, but yeah, it's being safe. We're choosing to be safe. We're choosing not to be the people that are out running around. Yeah.
Okay, dying.
Somebody's got a sweet tooth. Well, we only had soup for dinner, so yeah. A crepe. Oh, I love crepes filled with the cherry pie filling. Those are so good. Funnel cake. Well, the only bad thing about funnel cakes is they're deep fried. hubby's not supposed to eat that stuff. Not that he listens anyways, but
I don't eat that much deep fried.
you eat a lot of bad stuff.
What?
What? Oh, did you or did you not say you wanted bows the other night?
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, when was the last time we had bows?
A while.
And there you go.
Bojangles, the best fried chicken. So good.
Oh, good.
And Bojangles is a southern thing, so
Y'all.
they didn't have them in Florida. I was mad. They had Popeyes and they had, what else did they have there? KFC? They didn't have Churches, or did they?
Spotty here and there.
Spotty. Oh, yeah. I don't, Popeyes, I do not like Popeyes. I'm sorry.
Spicy.
I just don't like it. And KFC's too greasy.
Overpriced.
Overpriced and greasy. Bojangles is amazing. We first found them in North Carolina. Their biscuits are flipping hockey pucks compared to all the other places. Give you those little tiny biscuits. Bojangles, they're huge. Plus their tea. We got that tailgating box thing for $20.
He's actually a lighter shade of tan.
Because he's not dirty now. He's clean. Bojangles. Patty, I take it you've had them. You like? They're so good.
See, what's for dinner tomorrow?
Yeah, I know. Am I making everybody want Bojangles now? You got to go out tomorrow. Well, there you go, Shay. You can go to Bo's to get your dinner. We
don't have to go anywhere, but
what? Oh, now you want Bo's?
Maybe.
What
time is it? 10 o'clock? No.
It's too late now. Eating fried chicken at 10 o'clock at night. That's lovely.
Hey, time is irrelevant.
Yeah. Time is irrelevant.
When you get up at noon.
Yeah, right. We've only been up for what, 10 hours?
Yeah.
Oh, you have to go to Mercy Med? Yeah.
Lucky.
You know they moved the temperature thing inside now, right? In between, the hallway by the bathroom. It's in there now. So that's where you go. You got to ring the bell. They'll let you in, and then they'll take your temperature. And if you don't have a mask, they were giving out masks. I had mine though.
Bonus.
It was just a paper, one of those hospital things. But yeah, I have to go Tuesday to get my script because it was too early to get it filled. Oh, there you go. Yeah, when I went, what's her name? What's her name? What's the receptionist's name? Why can't I never remember her name? She's so nice too. She's Dan's birthday twin. So every time he calls, she knows who he is. She knows when his birthday is because it's a birthday twin.
Unmistaken.
Yeah. But yeah, when I went in there, I was talking to her, and she's nice, and so is what's his name? Kenneth. They're nice. They're very nice people. You forgot her name? Me too. But she's nice. She's really nice. I don't remember what her name is. Yeah, he is a sweetheart, and he is so good and gentle when it comes to drawing blood. Even Dan said that. I just don't like getting blood drawn. Usually it hurts. He's so easy with the way he does it.
Remember the one dude, internist?
Oh yeah.
He was scared to touch me.
That's funny. Oh, and then that girl that was there. You know, remember the girl when she was doing the blood? She was really good too. It's very hard to find people that are so gentle when they draw blood.
Oh, that one girl at my old doctor's office. If it was legal to punch somebody
Oh.
in the face.
Yeah. Well, didn't she miss a couple times?
Miss, she stabbed me.
She stabbed you. Oh, was that for the B12 shot?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. I don't like needles, but it didn't bother me. I actually watched when he was doing it. I'm like, okay.
I can't.
Yeah, he'll pass out.
Yep. Big tough guy like me.
Dan can't watch them taking his blood. He will pass out. Doesn't bother me. It doesn't matter if it's my blood or somebody else's blood. It doesn't bother me. Not that I like watching it pour out of my body, but you don't watch either? Patty doesn't watch either. It doesn't bother me. There's only a few things that I've had done that bothered me, and it was because they hurt. Oh, I almost made myself pass out. I had the cartilage in my ear up here pierced. Actually, I can still feel where it was. I let it close up because it's just not a good place for a piercing. I wanted it done so bad, had to have it done. So I went to a tattoo place where they did body piercings, and I didn't know how they were going to do it. I'm used to piercings with a gun, click, it's done. Well, he used the needle. He did it the slow way where he just took the needle and stuck it through. That hurt really bad. And then, I had to keep putting the medicine on it, and I was supposed to, it was a little hoop, and I was supposed to like move it up and down, just up and down. And the one day decided I was going to try to turn it in the hole, and oh my God, I almost passed out. It hurt so bad. I like, how when you see stars, I was like, wow, we won't be doing that again. And then I took it out because every time we would go on a roller coaster, because we went on roller coasters a lot, and especially with the kind with the shoulder restraints to come down, I kept banging my head on the side of it, and I was like not a happy camper. So I ended up taking it out. So no more for me. You can watch horror, but not getting blood drawn. Yep. Nope, doesn't bother me. What's the other one? Anybody ever have a belly button piercing? Didn't hurt so much getting it done, but it hurt when I got it caught on a counter at the one preschool that I was working at in North Carolina. I leaned over the counter because we used to feed the kids lunch and stuff there, and I reached over to get something, and the bottom of the counter had like a lip on it, and it caught the top of the piercing, and I pulled back, and it almost ripped it out, and I took it out. I'm like, I'm done. No more. Nope. The only piercings I have anymore, I have 3 in this ear and 3 in the other ear, and that's it. Like, I'm good. Yeah, Al was right. That hurt so bad. I still have you can still see the little scar where I had it pierced. It's funny. But yeah, I'm over the whole piercing thing. I'm done with that. I don't know how people get their faces pierced and noses pierced and lips pierced and eyebrows pierced. I'm good. I don't need no more holes. Don't have any tattoos. This music, I don't like it. Oh, the tongue piercing? Yeah, no. I don't understand how those don't get infected because you do have bacteria in your mouth. And what's the other thing they said? Oh, people when they have tongue piercings, they'll tap it on the back of their teeth a lot, like playing with it, and it can wear the enamel down on your teeth. And I'm just like, why would you want to get your tongue pierced? That wigs you out. The one guy that I watch on TV, he does like the travel things, the Daily Woo, WOO. It's funny because you look at him, he just doesn't appear to be that kind of person. And then, then you see him and he has tattoos, which I don't have a problem with that. And then he has, his tongue is pierced. I never noticed it before. And then the one day we saw it. All right, guy. It's just, I don't know. It's weird. People get some weird things pierced. Oh my gosh. I don't know if it's humid outside. I feel like really warm. Or I don't know. It's just me. I was telling my aunt, I did like a less is more kind of makeup thing today. I took moisturizer and concealer and mixed them together in my palm, and then I put that all over. And then I just did I did like a little bit of blush and lips, and I have to put something on my eyebrows. Rest looks like I don't have any because they thinned out. And mascara, I mean, but for some reason my face feels like dewy or something. I don't know. It's probably the least amount of makeup I think I've worn in a long time. I don't know. Even in the house, I put makeup on. Don't ask me why. I just do. Thank you. It's not much. Not much at all. I can't wear a whole lot of makeup. It doesn't look right. It's just too heavy. My thumb hurts because I keep keeping my hand. What the heck is that? I mean, I'm starting to see a little bit of signs aging wise that I don't like. I know a lot of people who are aging a lot quicker than me and a lot more than me, like up here, and I don't have a whole lot around the eyes. I'm starting to notice in here, obviously, but not too much. You're allergic to makeup? They make hypoallergenic makeup. What's physician? Whoa, is a physician's choice? Almay is really good as far as for people with allergies. So I've used things with Almay before. I used to have problems with eye stuff. I used to have a lot of issues. So I started using the Almay mascara because I thought that was what it was. You can't even wear that? Wow. Yeah. I've been wearing makeup since I was old enough to wear makeup. 14, 15. The only thing I think I used to do different back then was I was very heavy on the eyeliner, the black eyeliner. I will still wear it every now and again, but I was like, I always had to wear that black eyeliner. But I've never been that big on the eyeshadows. I've never been, I don't like dark lipsticks. Bothers your asthma. Is it just the powders though that bother, or it's like a liquid? I don't see. That's weird. How that would bother it. And it's so funny. Like in Florida, I would turn around and do my makeup, and then you go outside. When I was at the preschool, you would go outside with the kids and stand in the heat, and it's like you could just feel your face melting. And yeah, so you could wear other stuff that wasn't a powder. And for powder, I was actually watching something about this. They were saying for people who are allergic or who were bothered by the powders, you can use cornstarch. Actually, my friend told me that a long time ago. You can use cornstarch to powder your face, and it'll give you a matte finish. You still itch? There's got to be something they can do for that, or that you could do, the doctors could do for that, I should say. I learned some pretty cool tricks back in the days from out of all places you could have learned tricks from. It was from drag queens. Remember I was talking the other night about my birthday twin, my friend, the one friend who we didn't really grow up together, but we knew each other. His mom and my mom were friends at the time, and his brother, I don't really talk to him anymore, but his brother is gay, and he used to do drag shows, and it was fun. It was fun to just look at these guys and be like, wow, like, okay, there's no way that's a guy. It was just funny. So I used to go with him, and I used to learn all the tricks and what they do and how they do it, and it was really cool. Yeah, they can. They can do their makeup so good that you don't know they're a guy. And then I learned about, how they give themselves the look of the curvy hips and everything. They use like foam rubber, like from a couch kind of foam, and they like cut it and shape it, and they put it right in the right spot underneath of the tights that they wear. They wear flesh color tights, and it shapes them to look like a woman. I'm just like, it's funny. There was a place in Florida. They had two of them down there, Hamburger Mary's restaurant, and they would like put on shows and stuff. I never got to go. I wanted to, but I never got to go. Everybody said it was fun. Yeah, they are. They are. Gay guys are hilarious. Not that I like okay that, but gay guys are hilarious. Except I lived with that friend, the one that did the drag shows, for a while, and oh Lord, they're worse than women when it comes to their attitudes. He was like, acted like a queen, and I was like, okay, I can't handle that attitude. Him and I clashed really bad living together like that. I had a room that I was renting out from him, and I'm like, yeah, no. I keep looking at Rachel. It's like she's just staring into space. They can get very arrogant. Yes, they can. My friend, the one I'm talking about, he actually did my girl's hair in my wedding. He go figure, he was a hairstylist too. He did all my girl's hair, and he was at my apartment. And I remember I was really frustrated with the girls because they gave me a hard time with their dresses and their shoes and blah, blah, blah. It's supposed to be the bride's way, but they complained about the dresses. I found them cheap dresses because they complained about the money. And they didn't want to come up with the money for the shoes. I'm leaving like, we got the shoes at Payless. How much cheaper could you get, right? And they gave me a hard time about it, and I was mad and I was frustrated and aggravated. And I remember Dan told him, if I were you, he's like, don't piss her off. He told him, and we got into it about something, and I told him if he didn't shut his mouth, I was going to throw him off the balcony. I was so mad. Yeah, it's like, this is my wedding. You don't tell me what to do. And, oh yeah, I was mad. He was trying to take over. And he does that though. If you're talking about something, if you were talking about a doctor, he automatically becomes a doctor. If you were talking about, a veterinarian, well, he would automatically become the veterinarian. And, because I know what I'm talking about, and you should listen to me, and you should do this, and you should do that. And we just don't get along that good. Yep. And Patty's like, you go, girl.
What did Tony say? Oh, you don't like me because I'm gay? I'm like, no, it has nothing to do with
it. Tony accused Dan of not liking him because he's gay. I said, no. I said, that has nothing to do with it. It's not the fact that you're gay. It's the fact that you're an
a-hole.
Yeah. A bitch. Yeah. So yeah, he had personality. I haven't talked to him. I mean, I've talked to him, but not for very long.
Oh, he's probably the COVID expert right now.
Yeah, right.
Telling everybody what to...
No, I talked to him. I talked to him. He saw me put a post up in something about in Georgia, and he's like, Georgia? When did you move to Georgia? I said, months ago. Oh, well, where you? He's like, what do you got, an apartment or a house? I said, we have a townhouse. He's like, oh, take some pictures and send them to me. And I said, okay. And then I never got a hold of him again.
Yeah. You ain't moving him to Georgia.
Yeah. No, you stay there. He lives in Arizona. He was trying to get us to move to Arizona. I'm like, no, I'm all right. I'm good. What? You don't want to live in Arizona?
Not particularly.
Too hot. And then at night it gets cold. I wouldn't want to live in Arizona. It's desert. Nope. I want to live somewhere where there's, like Here is fine. I'm good. Yeah, I know. That's what I said. Nope. Not for me. Snakes. They got snakes here. They had snakes in Florida too. Rattlesnakes. Pygmy rattlesnakes. Copperheads, coral snakes. What else was there down there? Actually, they got them all here too. The water snakes, the poisonous ones. Moccasins, black racers, which they were harmful, but they were really fast. Is that all they had down there for snakes?
Well, there's anything and everything down there.
Yeah. They got snakes here too. Did you guys hear the story? I think I told some people the story about the pygmy rattler. I had never seen one before. Didn't know what it looked like. All I know is I listen, I went to work, I came home, and I went to go inside of oh, do you? Nice. I went to go home. I remember I got out of the car, went to walk up to the door, and there's this little tiny snake, and it's sitting in the corner by my door. And I wasn't going to try to go in the door because I didn't want it to strike. I didn't know what it was. So I looked over, and we had a can of bug spray sitting on the windowsill. So I picked up the bug spray and I emptied the can on this snake. I mean, I emptied it. Well, needless to say, I'm surprised the thing didn't attack me because I was beating it with a broom. It finally slithered away. I went in the house, and I had told my husband later about the snake, and he's like, well, where is it? And I'm like, where'd it go? It had gone next door, and it had gone into, I guess it was like bushes or something. It was just laying there. It was dead. Well, he picked it up with a stick. He lays it down on the break wall because we had water behind us. And he's like, do you know what this is? I said, no, it's a pygmy rattler. It had the little rattle on it on the end of the tail. Now, pygmy rattlers, they're small, but they're deadly. They're venomous. I like freaked out because I'm like, oh my God, like I was messing with a poisonous snake. That's smart, Deb. So, but yeah, I killed it. A hornet's nest with a broom? No, that's not a good idea. But whoever would have guessed that bug spray would kill a snake? Future reference, if you ever need to kill a snake, bug spray. But I didn't know what it was. I thought it was just a baby snake. I had never seen one before. I didn't know what the heck they were. But yeah, and then I've looked at pictures of them since then, and it's like, yeah, that's what it was. Hornets, I don't mess with hornets. A hornet actually attacked my boss when I was working at the house the one day. She was working out in her garage, and all she did was walk past the bush where the nest was, and she got attacked. One of them got her really good. Oh, he was getting away from the hornets, and he stepped on a snake. What kind of snake? Wow. I don't mess with snakes. Well, not anymore. I used to play with snakes. That's the funny thing. When I was younger, I used to play with like the garter snakes and stuff, garden snakes. You think it was a copperhead? He's lucky he didn't get bit. Yeah, I know they were putting out notices on some of the websites I was seeing here for watching out for baby copperheads, because this is the time that they hatch, and well, babies can't control how much venom they put out, so you got to be careful.
You would most likely won't even see them, or it's too late. There's that camouflage.
Well, then how are you supposed to look out for them if you can't see them?
Don't know.
Oh, I believe it was funny, but wow. I never saw a copperhead. We saw a rattlesnake, like a diamondback rattlesnake, in the parking lot of the one apartment complex we lived in, and he ran over it and it popped. That was the weirdest thing. They weren't whistling to you. Did you see the dog? We saw moccasins. Moccasins. Huh? Remember the moccasins that we used to see by the water?
Yep.
There was this one pier we used to go fishing at, and I know that's what it was by the coloring of it. He was just curled up, like not too far off from the little pier, and I just kind of avoided it and walked around.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Bay Point?
No.
Bayport?
There's that Mitchell Park.
No, I'm not talking about the one that was sleeping by the tree when we were walking on the thing. I'm talking about one night we were fishing, or one day we were fishing at Bayport, and I saw one there. That's kind of like that time when Margaret was with us, and there was that wolf spider was in the bathroom, and I didn't know what it was, and she threw wet paper towels at it, and all the babies scattered. I told you about that. Rattlesnakes and gopher snakes. Well, they had rattlesnakes when we had rattlesnakes up in New York, but they would be like where the country area was. Kill the squirrel, Daddy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it was a whole nother experience for us moving down to Florida. We were funny the first time we went walking on a path. Every time we heard something move, and it was probably lizards, because they're everywhere, those little lizards that they have all over the place. We were so jumpy, wondering what it was every time something moved. But then we got used to it, and it didn't bother us anymore.
It's like hurricanes. It's like now we sleep through them.
Yeah. When you first moved to Florida, the thunderstorms as it is freak you out. I remember our first Florida thunderstorm. It was like, wow. And then going through the first tropical storm, and we were standing outside actually for our first tropical storm, remember?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like jump at things. That's like, you can't be well, you got to be cautious, but you don't have to like freak yourself out. Spiders, they don't get a chance. If we see spiders, they're dead.
Yeah, spiders are new.
Well, they get squashed or stepped on, or except for the one night when you made the mistake of dropping your shoe on top of that wolf spider.
Yeah.
He dropped his shoe on top of a wolf spider in our house in Florida.
No, and that was here.
No, that was Florida. It was in front of the.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
And I was sleeping when it happened, and I woke up and there was a paper towel sitting on top of where he smushed it, and he said not to mess with it, so I left it alone. So what happened was he dropped his shoe on top of the wolf spider, and if you know anything about wolf spiders, they carry their babies on their back, and all the babies, I guess, scattered, and he was trying to like stomp on them, and he got bug spray and he was spraying them, and I mean, I don't know how many they can carry, but there's a lot. That's just how they carry their babies. So if you ever see a wolf spider, make sure you stomp on it really hard, because if you don't, the babies will scatter. And then you'll have like, what is it, hundreds, would you say?
Yep.
Hundreds of little spider babies. Shay thinks that's funny. It was. I didn't see it. I probably would have freaked out. Wolf spiders are so weird though. They can be anywhere from, this big to, they get big. They can get really big. We've already had a few come in our house here in the apartment. They come like under the door or something. They would all come from the same area. We kept seeing them, but they weren't very big.
And then you sprayed peppermint.
Yeah, peppermint oil. If you have a problem with spiders, wherever they're coming in from, put peppermint oil. You can either use straight up peppermint oil, like just rub it on wherever they're coming in, or mix it with water and spray it, and they do not like it. I actually have to do some more. You had what? A wolf spider look you in the eye, or a jumping spider? Jumping spiders don't scare me. Yeah, it's good for ants too. Yep. You had a wolf spider look you in the eye? Ugh. I had one of those big, giant North American cockroach flying, ugly looking things on my arm one night when I was sleeping. That freaked me out. I know that I felt something on my arm. I picked it up and I just threw it across the room. Oh, and then there was the night when remember when I told you about that when I was with Desiree and Kendra? It seized. Remember I told you about that? It was actually before we went in, before Kendra got sick. One of those stupid bugs was flying and it landed on me and it went down my shirt. And I literally stripped my shirt. I ripped my shirt off right there, standing in the parking lot. And I'm like, get it off. And it was funny. Yes. Shay, I'm sure you know what those are. Most people have seen those before. They've got them everywhere. That's why they're called North American cockroach. They're not the little itty bitty food roaches. They're like,
palmetto bug.
It's not, well, they call them a palmetto bug, but they are a North American cockroach. You would have passed out. Well, when you live in Florida, they often come into your house. And if you have any cardboard in your garage, they nest in it. We didn't know this. We had boxes and we ended up with a whole lot of them. And they used to come in the house and chasing them around. Well, they're not really a water bug. They're actually a cockroach. If you look them up, it's called a North American cockroach. And they do fly. And I don't like them. Yeah. I used to do some really weird stuff with them when we first moved down there because I didn't know. You know that spray adhesive? The stuff you use to like keep the sandpaper wheel thing on the like the buffer thing, like for the drill. Well, we had a can of spray adhesive and I would spray them with the spray adhesive. And they would just kind of curl up and their legs would get stuck and then they would die. What else did I do? I used to do all kinds of weird stuff to kill those things. Then I started getting brave enough that I was whacking them with my flip-flops. Yeah, the German cockroaches are the little itty bitty ones, though. Those are the ones that get into your food. They're about that big. They're small. These things I'm talking about are big. They're like monstrous. And the one night we left, there was one on our ceiling. The dog knows what a bug is. If you tell him where's the bug, he'll go looking for it. There was one on our ceiling, and the dog, he saw it on the ceiling, and he's just sitting there looking up at it. And we always laughed about it. We said he must have used his laser to knock it down, because he's staring at it, and all of a sudden it just fell off the ceiling and it hit the floor. And those things were helpless when they got on their back. They couldn't turn back over. So if they fell off the ceiling and they were on the floor on their back, they were vulnerable at that point. But yeah, he's funny. I'll sit there and say, "Where's the bug?" And he'll start looking around.
Maybe not tonight. He's mad.
He's mad.
He's mad.
And he's tired. That was stressful.
Oh, I know.
Don't stroke his fur the wrong way. They don't like that.
He loves it.
No, he doesn't. He's mad. I'm going to get off of here in a couple minutes, guys. It's been 2 hours. Wow. It's been almost 2.5 hours.
You smell good.
The time went really, really fast. Yeah, if you bathed him more often, he'd smell good more often.
Yeah, you try it.
No.
For such a little dog, he's a beast.
Well, he's not that little. He's a medium-sized dog.
You're a beast.
He's a beast. Dan used to have these swim trunks that he used to wear whenever he used to give the dog a bath. And every time he put those swim trunks on, the dog would run and hide. You just took your meds. Yeah, I'm going to take mine in a few minutes, too. You need to take your meds. See, everybody has to take medicine at the same time. I have to take mine, too, but I need to go to the restroom before I take it. I've had to go since I literally started this video.
Nice.
I'm like, I was going to tell you guys to hold on, and I'm like, that's rude. I'm just going to wait. And I'm getting to the point where it's like, I can't wait anymore. Did you ever hold it for 2.5 hours? That's not any fun. So I'm going to take my pill, and I usually take it without water anyway. So he's out there running the water. What is he doing it on purpose? He's trying to torture me. You're going to say goodnight, Patty? All right. I'm going to be doing the same thing. I'm just trying to open up my pill. There it is.
Here's for the coffee drinkers.
Yeah, if I stick it down my throat, I don't can take it without the water. The coffee drinkers. Yeah, my husband drinks the instant coffee, and this is his favorite. It's hazelnut, and it smells so good. But I don't drink coffee. All right, Patty. You have a good night.
Good night.
Margie, go take your meds, and you have a good night too. And Shay, I'll be up for a while. You know that. I'll probably be on Facebook or something. I'll give you a shout. All right, Shay, go jump in the shower. All right. Thanks for coming on. I'll talk to you guys soon. Good night.